Hey everybody, welcome back to Final Fantasy IV The After Years Crystal Story Part 12. And last time we fought some Final Fantasy bosses from the past, and now we're deeper into the depths. So we got X Potion, we go up here, fight some monsters to get a Hypno Crown. And we go over here and get Dry Ether. The Hypno Crown's a good equipment piece for any spellcaster you may have. I equipped it to Rosa, but you can equip it to anybody you want. And those two chests I passed up, they both hold lunar curtains. So there was no real point to me getting those. I know a lot of people like to use Palom, Porom. And she uses, because she learns her white mage spells a lot faster than Rydia does. But I use Rydia because I like to use the five original characters from Final Fantasy IV, which is Kain, Edge, Rydia, Rosa, and Cecil. And just like everywhere else, we have a little cutscene of Golbez and Kain. So Kain's talking to Golbez, saying, "I can't believe you're actually come back here," and Golbez says, "I didn't think I'd ever come back here either." And now they're just talking about why he came back. You know, it should be obvious why he came back. I mean, my brother was in trouble. I go save him. Even though I can't cast black magic or use a sword very well. Well, I don't know. I never tried using a sword. I mean, now he's asking if the moves are related. And Golbez isn't sure. I don't know why Kain goes, "ah," after that, but whatever. It's like, aha, I knew you were up to something. Oh wait, no you're not. The Spiral Blow Band. I don't think I've ever used that band before. Oh well. So we've got a Crystal Helm, which is a really nice upgraded helmet. Oh look, another crystal. Wonder who this one is. Oh, it's Beelzebul. Buzzbul? I never even knew how to say this one's name. I was gonna say Buzzbul. So like I said last time, I leveled up quite a bit from the Final Fantasy I bosses. And if you never played Final Fantasy II, this is a boss within the last area of Final Fantasy II. Right where you fight the final boss, which is the Emperor. When I say Final Fantasy II, I mean the actual Final Fantasy II on the Famicom, not the Final Fantasy II on the NES, which is actually 4. Which is the sequel of. So Rydia goes down, but well, I'll bring her back. Because now Rosa knows Arise, which I'll be using a lot in these battles. Because and if you think I'm spoiling something, I'm not. I said in the last part, I said something about fighting multiple bosses in the next part. Or in the last part. About the next part. So now she's back up and he uses Flare. It's weird seeing these old bosses use these new spells that weren't in the old game. So Buzzbul hits pretty hard with his spells. He doesn't his physical attacks aren't that bad. And his Tornado spell rarely hits. It's the Flare spells and Thunder Alga spells you gotta look out close for. But luckily for me, Rosa knows the strongest white healing spells, so I'll just use that. If you bring along Palom, or Porom, she probably knows the strongest healing spell now too. Lenora probably not. And of course, you brought along Edge or any of the other ninjas. They also have the heal pill, so you can use that if you want to. Well, that didn't do anything. And Cecil goes down. Well, like I said before, I have healing spells. damage, dies. This goes without saying, but Flare is extremely powerful, so watch out for that. No worries, said watch out for his Flare and Thanaga spells. But I have Leviathan. I wish I had Bahamut, but Bahamut, we don't know where he is. For all we know, he could be back on the Blue Planet killing everyone. It's like, we just killed this giant bug. Edge just getting experience points. But Edge got plenty of experience points again in the last room, so it's fine. He beat 2 bosses basically by himself. Well, he got all the experience points at least, because everyone else was dead. Well, that's one boss down. Well, let's get this, which is a good weapon for Edward, if you brought him. So we just healed. I forgot to get that potion. I was gonna go fight this boss and thought, nah, I'll save him or her for last. I'm not really sure. I don't know. I'll bring that up when I get to him. To it, I should say. Here is King Behemoth. Okay, now this boss hits hard, and every time you attack him, you physically attack him, or use any kind of special throw or anything. He's going to normally attack. Plus, he's not very fast, but he also attacks by himself. So we'll just poison him. And something that I did that I haven't done yet, but I will be doing later on, I cast Protect on everyone, which really isn't worth it, so don't bother casting Protect. It doesn't reduce the damage enough to justify the spell. So this boss, make sure you keep your HP high at all times. The reason I say that is because at the end he uses Meteor, and it wipes. And if you have low HP, it wipes you out. If you've ever played Final Fantasy 8 or 10, then you probably know what I'm talking about. Or 10-2. I think there's a boss that does it in 10-2. In Final Fantasy 10, there was an Erina boss who did it, and I believe there was a boss in Final Fantasy 8 who does that, but I'm not sure. Maybe there isn't a boss who does that. But oh well. This boss, like I said, hits hard. So I casted Haste on Rosa thinking, okay, she's going to... Sorry, a second. That was weird. Anyway, I casted Haste on Rosa because I thought, well, I'm really going to need to raise up my heal, and I'm going to heal a lot faster. And one way to do that is to heal, make Rosa go faster. And even... Like, you might want to take out Ready or Edge and put in Porum or Lenora or something. Or if you keep Edge in, you might just want to make him use Heal Pill. Because he's really... This boss has a lot of HP. This is the hardest boss on this level. He has no weakness. He casts Meteor. He's extremely fast. Well, not fast, but he counterattacks. There's another boss in this level that counterattacks, but I don't think he's as strong. So. So let's see Cecil. Could I just rose him? He also has pretty high defense. And keep on attacking. You can use a band or two if you have them. Like, you can use the Final Fantasy band or the Sky Grinder band or something. But even then, it's probably not going to be a whole lot of help. Tidal Wave is probably your... No. Tidal Wave is probably your best bet for this battle. Okay, so like I said, keep your HP up. Jumping and Tidal Wave are the probably big hitters in this game unless you use bands. Or in this battle at least. As you see, Leviathan did almost 2,000 damage more than Kane's jump did. I'm glad that Rosa's really fast with the white magic. Like, white magic goes real fast. Whenever I watched, I don't remember who it is. I think it's think it's the Twin Cast band. That band takes forever to use. Just thought I'd tell you that, just for future reference. So let us see what I'm gonna keep it going. So we'll just use Leviathan. There's not much going on because this boss is a complicated. He just hits really hard and has a lot of HP and defense. Like I said, this boss is, in my opinion, the hardest, and he also takes the longest. We'll just revive Caesar. It's a good thing there's a back row in this game, bro. This battle will be really bad. Attack by the Leviathan. Let's see. I remember when I was playing this guy, I was like, is he dead yet? Because, holy shit, I don't know. I don't have the boss's HP memorized, so I don't know how much HP these bosses have. He's gotta be getting close, right? Right now I'm thinking, is he just gonna die? I'm around level 60 right now, just so you guys know where I am compared to yours. If you're playing this along with me, which I'm sure you're not. And I haven't gotten this far on the PSP version yet, but on the PSP version, this guy has like a little bit less HP, but he's a lot stronger, so. Playing the PSP version, watch out for this guy, he's even harder. And when I say less HP, I don't mean like a lot that you're really going to notice. I mean like 100 or 200 HP less. He's dead. And when you use Meteor, I was like, oh shit, I looked at my character's HP, it's like, okay. And then at least Cain will survive. I don't know why they put him in there and not like one of the other bosses from the... Oh crap, what's it called? I don't know what the castle was called in Final Fantasy 2, but King Behemoth is not a boss there. He's a random encounter. Just like this boss is. The Iron Giant. In Final Fantasy 2, if you beat an Iron Giant, there was a chance that he'd drop a ribbon. And if you're a Final Fantasy fan, you probably already know what ribbons do. If you don't, ribbons basically stop every status immunity, status ailment that it could be cast on you. No poison, no confusion, no silence, no nothing. The only Final Fantasy game that I never really saw a point of using a ribbon was in Final Fantasy 13. I got a ribbon and I was kind of like, I'd rather have more HP and more strength or something. I don't really care about status immunity. I got Hope and Vanille for that. You know, their inertia. I also have items for that if I really need items. But enough about that. We're finding the Iron Giant. He's slower, but he's stronger. And also, in the original... In Final Fantasy 2, he had a weakness to lightning attack. In this game, he doesn't have that weakness. He's not weak to lightning. So, let's see if he keeps us alive. So this boss isn't as bad. He just, like I said, he just hits a lot harder. As he gives you enough time to heal and revive in between his attacks, and he doesn't counterattack, so that's always a plus. He doesn't counterattack, King gets hit right after attacking. So just like the King Behemoth, there's not a whole lot of talk about this boss either. He's not complex, he just hits hard. Maybe he does counterattack. I don't know if he counterattack when I was playing the game. Let's find out if he attacks after this thing he can. No, I guess not. I guess it was right, never mind. Now that I think about it, I can't tell if he's just slower or if it just seems slower because he doesn't counterattack. I think it's probably just... I think he is slightly slower, but not by a whole lot. Because the King Behemoth, he's big, but he's all organic. This guy's made out of steel. Or iron, I'm sorry. I remember in the after game Solo Rebirth in Final Fantasy 2, there was another one that you could fight called the Steel Giant, and that one's even harder. I never found one. Well, yes I did. I found one time. And I barely beat it. See, this one also uses Meteor when he's dead. And he also does. Oh, I guess not. Never mind. He just casts Meteor whenever he feels like. He won't cast Meteor right off the bat. He'll just cast Meteor after he starts getting low on HP. No, and we're just I probably should use a Rise on Kain? Oh, never mind. Wouldn't have mattered anyway. Yeah, so this guy's a real bitch when it comes down to, like, actual attack power, because he's, like I said, he is hard. So you should use those X potions, because you're gonna need them. And then if you do use them, that may happen, so watch out for that. Yeah, go use X potions. If you use heal pill, it won't heal as much. There goes Edge. So it's like I say some weird on Rosa. Rise Edge. I got lucky there, huh? If I got he could have knocked out Rosa, but good thing she was in the back row, so I guess it was a more lenient actual hit power. And I actually used Kira with Cecil. And if you have that my team kind of, you can also use Kira with Kain or heal pill with Edge. Yeah. Sorry, I'm kind of stuttering, but there's like a weird pain in my neck all of a sudden. Now it's gone. It's weird. Tidal wave. Good thing I have some really strong weapons, or this would be really bad. Yeah, I really didn't need to do that. I should just... I guess I didn't. Well, Kane's about to full health. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. He has the crunch attack, which kills one person automatically. I think it does have a chance of missing, but it has a pretty high accuracy hit rate. Crunch is kind of like Meteor. He won't use it until he gets weak. Luckily for me, he only used Meteor once and Crunch once. So we're just gonna talk about Babel Giant. I mean, we did just fight the CPU like 2 or 3 parts ago, so I wasn't looking at it, didn't see what we got. I don't have it memorized what we get. So now I decided to go fight the final boss of this area. And this is the easiest one. Astaroth. In Final Fantasy II, this one's name was Lucifer. which I don't know what language it is, but in some language that's devil. So, and I heard a lot of people were talking about that, how it looks like a girl, but whatever. So that's, she can turn your, it can turn your characters to stone with the embrace attack. But I really don't understand why. I guess she hugs them so hard they can't breathe and it turns into stone somehow. Like, you have a white mage, she's nothing really bad about that. She has a death spell, but I don't think that, she uses it multiple times in this battle, but I think it hits once. Like, here's your back row. Like, spellcasters are basically, for the most part, immune to death spells. Not doom, but death. I should probably say to the death spell, not death spells. Not multiple. Oh, yeah, Brace also heals you. I don't really know why, but it does. I use a remedy because I didn't see in gold needles, but then I realized I do have gold needles. So. She has a few spells, but they're not that bad. The only reason, I mean, they hit hard, but they're probably not going to kill you if you have over like 3,000 HP. They're probably not going to kill you in one hit. Remember in Final Fantasy 2, this is the hardest like boss, but in this game, she's the easiest one. Or he, or whatever. I know what Ostroth means anything, but I'm not gonna question it. There's no reason to. See, I had gold needles, so that works. Oh, yeah, that's something else. That's actually something she also did in Final Fantasy 2, was she would attack and heal. I guess she's using the Blood Lance. Because that looks like a lance. But fortunately for her, I hit with a lot more damage than she does, so... So I just took up all the HP that she regained. And this boss is really as a pushover compared to the other ones on this floor. This is the easiest one. I see, because Rydia had over 2,000 hit points, she didn't die. Or 3,000. If you go in here at level 55, you'll probably make it out okay, 55 or above, but I'm level 60, so I'm good enough for that. Here's a death spell that hits. I think that's the only one that hits in this whole battle. I think she uses it one more time. I recorded this like too long ago. I just did the last part like 6 days ago. It was like a long time ago since I did that part. I was going to do this on Wednesday, but on Wednesday my internet ran out, so whatever. So this boss is almost dead. Well, it is dead. This part's almost done. So that was the Final Fantasy 2 bosses. Hope you enjoyed that. That's a good weapon for Palom if you brought him, but I didn't, so. Actually, after I did all this, I switched in the characters like Edward and stuff, and I gave them their weapons, and then I went back and changed my characters. So next time you see a battle, they'll be in a different order. So that was part 12. Hope you enjoyed it. See y'all next time.